Well, I'll check you out. I'll hit you up in the comment section. Just let me know what you guys think. All right. Moving on. Let me see if I can get this thing working here. This thing, what's wrong with this thing? Let's go to the main topic of the day. Logan Paul. Let me see if I can get this thing up and going so I don't actually have you guys peeking behind the curtain anymore. Logan Paul in the news again. This is what he said. For some reason, Logan Paul can still find ways to become the topic of conversation. Now, his views on movies has become a trending issue. This headline is coming in from US Weekly. It says Logan Paul admits he walked out of Oppenheimer because nothing happened. Nothing happened. He said this. Now, this is the guy who, right here, I'm glad this picture popped right up. Remember when he was trending last time he insulted Japan? It's like my question is this, dude, do you just have an affinity? Did you just have a thing where you just subconsciously like to just say stuff that will like cause controversy that's linked to Japan? Like, what is I remember, what was that thing that he did? He went to Japan and he went to these woods where people are known to, unalive themselves. And I think it might have been a picture right there where he actually showed a body and whatnot. And he was pretty much damn near canceled then. I don't know. I mean, the boy survived it. He came through on the other side. Then, now he's on his prime WWE path. I'm like, okay. Hey, let me tell you this: as a podcaster and an influencer, he's one hell of a WWE superstar. I'll give him that. I don't follow him on all that other nonsense. I don't follow him on all that stuff. I mean, y'all know how I feel about shock jocks. Is he really a shock jock? Yeah, he is. After that crap that he pulled in Japan, yeah. Here's my opinion on it. First, let me read a little bit more. Let me go to US Weekly before I rant on and give my opinion about it. All right, so peeking behind the curtain again by accident. This comes in from US Weekly. Let's see. I walked out of Oppenheimer, Paul 28 said during the latest episode of Impulsive podcast. I don't know what they were trying to do. What are you doing? Everyone's just talking. It's just an hour and a half, 90 minutes of talking. Just talking. It's called dialogue. I mean, you're literally, while he's talking, he's just talking. That's what your fucking podcast is. That's what this show is. Just talking. Paul, who was discussing the film with guests Danny and Michelle Filippo, the Australian filmmaker's brother behind A24, talked to me, explained that he felt the moment of the film slog and was too dialogue driven. It's all explosions, he added. Nothing happened. It's all explosion. It's all just about that one explosion, I guess what he meant. But nothing happened. Other than that, nothing happened. Paul later shared that the World War II centered topic, which follows J. Robert Oppenheimer's work on the top secret Manhattan Project, isn't the first Nolan film he struggled to get through. So maybe it's just a Nolan thing. 2024 Interstellar was also a letdown before he ultimately changed his mind. But he changed his mind. So watch. Okay, maybe I'll change my mind again on that. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not that bad. Maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. I'm like saying, am I connecting too many dots? Linking like what he did back in the day to Japan and to this with. I mean, I'm not Japanese. I don't even know if that's even a connection that I should be making. But it's kind of odd. But that was more explained right there in that article that maybe he just doesn't like Christopher Nolan all that much. It's boring. It just walks out. That's all they did was talk. I mean, if you want to make it a big deal based on that connection that I was trying to make, maybe it is a big deal on that. Maybe you should just leave the film criticisms to the critics, right? But here's my opinion on it. Ultimately, why is this even news? He didn't like the movie. He's not a film critic. It's just the guy who went to the movie didn't like it. Newsflash: not everybody liked Oppenheimer. I mean, there was a lot of people who went to see Barbie instead. I Barbenheimered. I watched Oppenheimer first, then Barbie same day. I was a part of it. I had my pink shirt on and everything. I did the damn thing. Can I see his point? Yeah. Is he the guy to be saying stuff like that? If he was trying to be a shock jock, I guess so. But knowing what the subject matter was about, I mean, I guess you're not a student of history, especially your own history, Mr. Paul, because after this moment right here, I wouldn't have had nothing to say about Oppenheimer. No way, because there's too many dots to make the connection. I don't know. Am I the only one for saying that? I mean, why would you? I mean, but at the same time, he has a right to say what he wants. I mean, he's a native of Puerto Rico, right? He can do whatever he damn well. He proves he can do whatever the hell he wants, right? He got the money to, buy up half of Puerto Rico and just take it. So I guess he could just say, I guess I can do whatever I want. I'm going to go to Japan and just show people who unallow themselves. I don't care. Sell Prime on WWE. I don't give a damn. That movie was too boring. Forget what the subject matter was about. The race. Let's get the subject matter out there. Well, let's talk about, Robert Downey Jr. You got Robert Downey Jr. there giving one of the best performances of his career. Pretty much shedding that whole I can only be Tony Stark thing now. Robert Downey Jr. proved it. He went back to that Charlie Chaplin level quality of acting, that Oscar level. He reminded us that's what Christopher Nolan did with that movie was nothing less than amazing. But it's subjective. He has the right to his opinion. If this dude is the kind of dude that only wants to see, he obviously probably only went because he thought there was about to be 10 nukes that was going to be dropped in the whole movie. Where's the explosions? There was only like one explosion. Oh man, a test explosion. Oh man, you know what he really wanted to see? He probably wanted to see the actual D-Day bomb. He wanted to see that. He thought that's what the movie was going to be about. They're just talking. Hey, it's not going to be for everybody. It's not that, but that wasn't even the whole point of the movie. You went in thinking that you was going to see an action movie about the first nuclear bomb. Dude. Maybe you're just not a Christopher Nolan guy. But at the same time, look, I don't know. That's just, I don't know, man. With your history with Japan, I don't know if this was you the guy. I don't think you're the guy that should have been, I don't know. But at the same time, I'm not going to take away his right. This is not really, to me, that big of a story. But I just know a lot of Oppenheimer fans are like, what? But it is true for a lot of people who saw it. It was just boring. I don't like that. I understand. And I wouldn't care who said the exact same combination of words. But Logan Paul, with your history with Japan, like, shut. Unless you were just trying to do the shock jock thing again. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think about Logan Paul's comments about Oppenheimer. Was it a diss? Or was maybe he's just not a Nolan fan. Maybe he's just, anything that's related to Japan, he just likes to bring it up. I don't know why. I wouldn't want to bring up anything that would even remind anybody of that. Because I'm sorry, maybe I'm the only one. But for some weird reason, that was the first thing that popped into my head. Why are you bringing up stuff about Japan again? I don't think that's pretty smart, Logan. Leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think. All right. Let me move on. So I caught up, guys. Peace. Have a good one. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. hit the subscribe button, like, and comment your thoughts on this topic or any topics that you think that we should talk about in upcoming videos. Also, you can follow us at T3 Medias on Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and we also have a T3 Media Studios podcast where we post our movie reviews and episodes of The Rundown. Till next time, guys.